Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at the Fairmont Mara Safari Club, and we're here with Munene Ngotho, who's the general manager. We're going to talk a little bit about what goes on here, what the club is all about, and this is Insider Travel Report. Munene, first of all, thank you for your hospitality here. We've been here now 2 days. We have one more to go. It's been an amazing experience, but I want to give our viewers, our travel agent viewers, a little idea of what exactly goes into having a club like this. It's a resort. First of all, what are the accommodations like?
Accommodation is tented.
Okay.
You stay in a tent.
And how many of the tents are there here?
We have 51 tents.
Okay, and it's not, believe me, it's not the tent you might think of. There is canvas walls, but it has really all the amenities you need, right?
It is, exactly, yes. It's not something you come and put up like a Boy Scout tent. It's a tent that is built. We have walls for the bathrooms. It has all the amenities that you'd need in a tent.
Yeah, so you have a shower. I think you told me at the beginning, we let it run for about 5 minutes, but this morning it was right on. Of course, I got up pretty early this morning for the one of our game drives, but it has a bed, lots of nice furniture. The only thing I think it doesn't have is Wi-Fi, but there's plenty of Wi-Fi in your reception area in your lobby, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The reason we don't have Wi-Fi in the tents is because it's only canvas. So if you're too loud in your tent, and the next person will hear you. So we don't want them to encourage to have Wi-Fi in there. But we have Wi-Fi at the public area, in the restaurant, in the public area here at the deck. So you have Wi-Fi here.
So talk a little bit about the public areas here. What are they exactly?
Okay. Yeah, the public area would be where you come into the reception. That is a building, a concrete building. And it then houses the restaurant, the bar, the reception area, a library where you can also watch news, where also it's business center. You can access your emails on the computers that we have here if you're not using the Wi-Fi that is available in the lounge. Of course, the kitchen is also there, the office, the administration area. It's all in the back of us. You don't get to see that. But that is mainly the public area. We have a deck. The deck is
Which is right in back here. Exactly.
Absolutely, where we're standing right now. It's fronted on the river. Our USP for this camp, and this is the only camp that you have in the Mara that has this USP. We're built right on the river. So you get the hippos passing by. Occasionally you could sit here for about maybe 10-15 minutes and see a crocodile passing by as well.
We saw that earlier just on the game drive. We stopped and we saw a couple of crocs in the river.
Great, yes. Yeah. And you get to see them here without even having to go out on a game drive. So that's our USP. Then we have the public area is right in the center of the camp. So on one side we have 25 tents. On the other side we have 26 tents.
Yeah. So, and in fact, last night you do hear some noises at night. It's the hippos, right?
Absolutely, yes. The hippos tend to go out grazing at night. So you hear a few coming back to the river earlier. You hear some again going out of the river late. So you get those noises, night noises that are natural.
Yeah, and then of course you have plenty of places to relax. There's a pool, you have a spa, which you're not here really to do those, but in the middle of the day when you're not on one of your game drives, that's a good thing to do, right?
Absolutely. Well, we have our game drives early morning when it's not too hot, so the animals will still be active. So you take off at say at 6:30 in the morning, or maybe about 6 o'clock in the morning, and you have a game drive. You come back then in for breakfast. And then you have the rest of the day to rest and catch up with whatever news you want to catch up with. And that's the time you can lounge by the pool, have a swim, have a massage or something like that at the spa. And then we go out again at 3:30 in the afternoon after you've had your lunch and you've rested a bit again. And you go out for a safari. It's a bit getting cooler again. So you're able to get the animals active out in the park.
And then, of course, you come back for dinner and you've got a wonderful chef here, a wonderful cuisine. Absolutely.
Oh, great. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was great last night. It's been great for lunch all the time. It's really a wonderful experience. Now, talk a little bit about some of the animals that you can see during these game drives.
Yeah. The Masai Mara is renowned as perhaps the best game reserve in Africa or anywhere. You can see all the big five in this park. The big five, of course, comprises the lion, the leopard, the elephant, the rhino, the buffalo. And so you get to see all that. On a game drive. At least you spend 2 or 3 days. Sometimes some of the animals are a bit elusive, like the leopard is quite elusive, you don't get to see it.
Well, we saw one this morning, so that was it.
Good people, yes. Good people get to see that, yes. So you do have the leopard, yes, and you have the cheetah as well. During the summer months, which is what we call the migration period here, we have the great migration of the wildebeest. The wildebeest, or the gnus, as some other people would like to call it, maybe the English, come up from the Serengeti. Mm-hmm. We're part of the same ecosystem as the Serengeti. So we're the northern part of the Serengeti. So the animals will spend most of the time in the Serengeti. Then they come up north in herds of thousands and thousands and thousands. And the great spectacle is when they're crossing the river. And because it's after the rains, the river is in flood quite a bit. And so some tend to drown, some get caught by the crocodiles. The crocodiles have a feast during that time. Yes. So they're already waiting for them. So they'll come in and they'll spend about 3 months, 2 to 3 months in the Masai Mara, and then go back again to Serengeti. Of course, there's still the resident herds that do not move anywhere. They may circulate with them, but they do not go back to Tanzania or to Serengeti. They'll stay within the park. So you get to see all the plains game is available here.
Well, it's been amazing because I think we've seen every single one of the big five that we've been here. We've seen lion, we've seen elephants, we have a wonderful sighting of a rhino, because some of the rhinos have to be taken care of by the rangers here, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, what we have is, in our area, we have the white rhino. The white rhino can be captive and it's protected. The black rhino is within the park, that's not protected. And because of the threat from poachers, they tend to be protected. So they are monitored. They even have radio signals on them so that they don't get lost too far. The ones we have in this area, the black rhino, because they're so tame, it's easier to actually catch or get close to them. So then we have to have the rangers around them all 24 hours.
Yeah, and we saw some of those wonderful things. And then this morning, you set up a lovely breakfast, sunrise breakfast, right on the plain. It was amazing.
A great sunrise. Great to see for the sunrise. And then, of course, in the evening, we give you a sundowner, so you get to see the sun going down, and we have a cocktail up on the hill.
Not a bad life.
Not at all.
Well, it's been an amazing introduction for me to the Masai Mara. I've heard so much about it, and to be here at your property, it's been wonderful. Thank you for hosting us. I really, if you have clients and they want to go on safari, this is the place to do it. It's one of the best places I can think of, and it makes me want to come back for more.
Our Swahili word, karibu sana. So very welcome, and it's a pleasure hosting you. It's great having good people like you.
Munene, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
I hope so. Look forward to seeing you again.
I am James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.